Yellowstone Beth and Rip spin-off is almost halfway through its filming process in Texas, and it still keeps adding new names to the cast. The good news is that as new characters emerge, we get to know more about what to expect from this brand new sequel, especially when it comes to episode 1. Therefore, let's discuss it. This new series, like every other Yellowstone show, has been kept a secret from the beginning. We don't even know the official title yet. At first, people thought it would be called the Dutton Ranch, but then Cole Hauser shut that down. That being said, websites such as Variety still refer to it as the Dutton Ranch. Honestly, I don't know what to think about it. Nevertheless, I think it's safe to admit that right now we are basically titleless, despite everything we know about the show. The casting has been one of the biggest surprises thus far. Alongside Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser returning as Beth and Rip, we're also getting Hollywood legends Ed Harris and Annette Bening. Everett McKinney, a seasoned veteran and veterinarian, is played by Harris. That seems almost too ordinary for Yellowstone's world at first. But let's be honest, Ed Harris isn't brought in by Sheridan for a supporting role. This is the guy who terrified us and broke our hearts in Westworld, commanded the screen in Apollo 13, and played one of the most memorable characters in The Truman Show. If anyone can step into the franchise and become a kind of spiritual replacement for John Dutton, it's him. I honestly think his character is going to be the one who challenges Beth and Rip the most. Beth, without John's guidance and without Jamie constantly at her throat, really needs that kind of presence in her life. Annette Bening, on the other hand, is playing Beulah Jackson, a Texas ranch owner described as powerful, cunning, and charming. Although we do not yet know whether she will be Beth and Rip's friend or foe, this spin-off has one of the strongest casts Sheridan has ever assembled thanks to the addition of Bening and Harris. It reminds me of when Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren joined 1923. Honestly, if this show gives us even half the performances they gave, we're in for a treat. Cole Hauser himself has said that this show is all about Rip and Beth's love story. He said, "Kelly and I were focused on Rip and Beth's relationship and our love together and what we're going to get them into." That makes me both excited and a little scared, because when Sheridan says challenges, we all know it's not going to be easy. But honestly, things have never been easy for Beth and Rip. This is a great opportunity to observe them as a couple alone, regardless of the local politics and family burdens. As for what to expect in the very first episode, that's where things get even juicier. Casting calls from the Texas set mentioned prisoners and child actors, hinting at a prison storyline. The biggest rumor right now is that Beth might finally face justice for killing Jamie. Some believe the show will open with a time jump, with Beth already having been in prison for years. Then we'd witness her release, setting the stage for a fresh start with Rip. Personally, I'm not sure if Beth is the type to ever get caught. But if Sheridan really wanted to shake things up, starting with her in prison would be one bold move. And then there's the baby rumor. We know Carter will be part of the series, but apparently Beth and Rip may also dedicate themselves to trying for a child, either through adoption or otherwise. It's an emotional storyline for Beth, especially given her history with infertility, and it could add a whole new layer of depth to their relationship. I doubt this would come up in the first episode, but I could definitely see it being a major arc across the season. The original release date was set for November 2025, but Paramount has since pushed it back to 2026. When it comes to when we will actually see it, it's a shame, but at least we know for sure that it is currently filming in Texas, which is better than nothing in my opinion. For more weekly updates, discussions, and analysis on the Beth and Rip spin-off, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.